Bonjour, je m'appelle Madame Michon. I'm Madame Michon, Susan Michon. I am your French 1 teacher for the R7 online class. I'm so glad that you've decided to take this class and I hope that you get a lot out of it. This is just a quick video that's going to walk you through the syllabus. I'm going to have a video for you every day that will take you step by step through the items that we need to get done each day. This video is going to concentrate on the syllabus, but then I'll talk a little bit about those other videos as well. So your course syllabus, first of all, to get to it, you can start by going to our Schoology page. And actually, I'm going to view this from a student's point of view. So our course page looks like this. And when you want to get to the syllabus, you can click on this button right here. You can also find it in this folder, but a little easier to get to it from clicking on the button. So that'll take you to where we were before, which looks like this. I'm going to take you to my view just because that way you can see me a little better here. Okay, so your syllabus, sorry for the kind of annoying little animations. So, bonjour et bienvenue, welcome to French class. This is just kind of a overview of what we're going to be doing. It's pretty straightforward, learning some fundamentals. We're going to be reading, writing, listening, and speaking. And we're going to be doing so mostly through stories. So instead of having thematic units like how to say your family members or how to talk about school subjects, etc., we're going to be doing a course that is based on stories. So we're going to have a story pretty much every week. Sometimes it will be about something really silly. Sometimes it will be based on like a little short film. Sometimes it will be based on a person I've had in class before. It's going to vary, and that might sound really weird right now, but you'll get the hang of it as we move on. So this is approximately what a week is going to look like in our class. So first, you'll have a look back at the previous week and you'll translate last week's story. Then mardi, on Tuesday, you'll get a presentation of a new story. You're going to continue that story and also do a flip video on Wednesday. You're going to then have a quiz on our story Thursday, jeudi, and then on Friday we're going to do something called a quick write, vendredi, Friday. This is, again, terminology that you will become more familiar with as the school year goes on. Now, if you want to look at some of that terminology that you see in here, you can also go to our Schoology page, and in the course information section, you see this thing called Class Terms Glossary. And here you'll see some of those terms that I just showed you, terms like le mot de passe. What does it mean when I say that you're going to be making, a flip video including our weekly password? What does that mean? Well, you'll see that our weekly password, or mot de passe, is a week that you'll learn, or a word that you'll learn each week that's going to help add to our vocabulary. Words like hello and goodbye, please and thank you, bless you when somebody sneezes, or may I borrow a pencil, may I go to the restroom, that kind of stuff. So that is what I mean by le mot de passe, the password. And then this class glossary is where you can find the definitions of what I mean by a quick write or TPR actions, that kind of stuff. So each of our units, like I said, are going to be based on a story. This is what the name of each unit is. This will take us through the entire year. We will be adding some stuff here and there. We'll do some articles for Black History Month, for example. We'll also be learning about people, possibly people in our class, but more likely people I've had in class before, and I will show you videos of to learn about how to talk about ourselves and describe ourselves and our classmates. Whenever you have questions, I will be available on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 12 to 12:30. You'll just need to go to meet.google.com, go on the code Michon French Online during that time, and I will be there to answer any questions that you have. When I go through, like right now at the beginning, it seems very overwhelming, but you're going to understand things more as we get into the course and as you kind of become familiar with the different terminology that I use and the way that our course is set up. So if you ever need clarification on that stuff, I am here 12 to 12:30 on Google Meets. Please, please, please jump on. I would love to just even chat with you just to say hello, especially at the beginning of the year, because it's always great to put a face with a name. You will need Chromebook and headphones, obviously. Now, this is something that you may not be expecting from an online class, but you're going to be doing quite a bit of handwriting. So you're going to need a composition notebook and a pen or pencil, as well as a highlighter or a different colored pen or pencil, something that's visible that you'll be using for mostly translations. So you'll be writing and taking a picture of that writing. I'll talk more about the why of that later on, but that's going to be part of our class. So just make sure you have those materials. Here's what your grading is going to look like. You can read through that on your own. Everything is homework in an online class, right? But just making sure that you keep up with our assignments is something that will definitely help you to feel like you're on top of things in class. I think the biggest reason why people are not successful in this class is because they're just not keeping up with their assignments. Late work, so everything is going to be due on Friday. You don't need to turn things in day by day. I do assign things day by day because I feel like that gives you a pace that makes things a little more manageable. You do not need to turn things in that way. Everything is just due at 11:59 on Friday. If you turn things in late, I will usually accept them. The problem is that then things kind of build up. I won't be accepting late work after the 9-week grading period. I'll always give you a heads up when that's coming up because especially if you're a high school student as opposed to a middle school student, I do have students in this class that are grades 8 through 12. So if you are a high school student and you're not used to working with quarters, those 9-week grading periods may not be as obvious to you. I'll always let you know when they're coming up. So I won't take anything beyond that 9-week grading period. Late work that I do receive could be subject to a 20% score reduction. I'll talk to you about that on a case-by-case basis. But for the most part, I will take late work. Just don't let it pile up too much. You can read this on your own. It talks about the whole storytelling thing. Make sure you're just doing your own work. And an online class, use of Google Translate and other online helpers can be a great tool, but I want to see that you're doing your own work. And if I ever suspect that you are not doing your own work, I will talk to you about that and we'll make sure that you get back on track. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been going backwards by accident there. Okay. Those of you who are in high school right now, or those of you who are in 8th grade, you'll be in high school soon enough. And these are some ways that you can continue with French and expand your horizons through our French study program as you go up in grade. And then this is just my contact information. You're welcome to leave me a voicemail here at East Trails Middle School. That's my main building, but if you email me, usually that's the best way to get in contact with me. So I know that was a lot of information. I don't expect you to remember every single thing, but come back to this video, come back to the syllabus itself, and watch my forthcoming videos to get more information about how our course is going to look. I'm so glad you're here. Merci, au revoir.